Giving me an up-close and personal view. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the JoAnne Powell Show. I'm JoAnne. We're coming to you from the World Center of Broadcast Media, WCOBM.TV, Hollywood. One of the issues we've been talking about today is healthcare reform. If you have been watching what's been going up on Capitol Hill, you are aware that the repeal and replace push in the Senate failed. It actually failed by one vote, and it was actually pretty dramatic. Senator John McCain was one of those who basically said the way things were, he was not in favor, and that we need to work together, meaning lawmakers, Republicans and Democrats, to come up with a plan that all of us can live with, and that to take the input of the American people. And that's exactly what seems to be happening. Now we're seeing a push for lawmakers to work together in a bipartisan fashion, and something that they're also considering is having public hearings and getting input from the American people, which is something that they got whether they wanted it or not, because there was a grassroots movement that was pushing very hard against what was being pushed down the throats of the American people, and trying to rush through a repeal and replace just was not a good idea. So this seems to be a more acceptable approach to coming up with healthcare reform, and fixing aspects of what is already in place seems to be a better way to go, and I guess an area that most American people are happy with and more comfortable with, and they're kind of breathing a sigh of relief. And one thing that I've always thought, if you're going to do a healthcare reform bill, why not get impact from the people who are involved in healthcare? Doctors, nurses, administrators, the insurance company, and the American people who are the ones that are benefiting or using the healthcare system. And a lot of people their thoughts are that it should be a right, not a privilege, to have health care in a nation as great as the United States. So joining me now to continue the conversation, Dr. Wayne Moore is joining me now. He is a physician, emergency room physician in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome back to the show.
Great to be back. Again, I agree with you. It's awesome that that bill was stopped, and my hat's off to Senator McCain and Susan Collins and Senator Murkowski from Alaska for standing brave in the arena of pressure from President Trump. I think we should take notice, and you heard Trump, after the bill was rejected, take a posture of letting Obamacare fail and hurting those who are on it already.
Yes.
He is threatened to insurance company payments. He is right now stopping any marketing from Obamacare. He is also minimizing the eligibility of those who can sign up for it. And he's doing all kinds of things to sabotage it. And so we do need to recognize that this is happening. And he doesn't seem to care the impact that it have on individuals and the healthcare industry. But I am encouraged by what I see Republican lawmakers actually looking at walking across the aisle and engaging with Democrats and utilizing public opinion to guide their future decisions. My only concern is a few senators their priority is to make sure insurance companies are being paid, and that seems to be their priority, rather than making sure that individuals are covered. And I'm glad that Democrats are really out there trying to make sure that people are covered.
What is something that you would like to see be a part of a healthcare reform, someone that is in the trenches as an emergency room physician?
Well, my optimal scenario would be a single-payer system with an option for private individuals who want to pay for themselves to pay for their own care. Essentially, that's a Medicare for all type of scenario. We see the federal government today with this new immigration plan that they put out. They have taken advice from Canada, from Australia, to home up their policy for this new policy that President Trump has broken out. Why can't we utilize healthcare recommendations or scenarios from other countries which have been very successful, such as Canada, such as Australia, such as England? These countries have single-payer systems that have actually improved outcomes much better than they are in the United States. And so I would like to see a single-payer system, Medicare for all, and I don't think you can find many seniors who can't stand Medicare. I think they all love Medicare. And if you say, I'm going to take their Medicare away from them, they will fight you. And so as a practitioner, I can tell you when I bill Medicare, I get my payments much quicker. I get them much more efficiently than I do with a lot of the commercial insurances. The commercial insurances have high overhead, and in order to pay for their high overhead, they try all kinds of ways to deny your payments. And so you get denials all the time. Versus Medicare, they will pay you quickly and efficiently. And so, there's some practitioners that won't admit to that, but that is the truth. And we found that the overhead in medical insurance is a lot less than it is in commercial, and that's why we could afford to give and provide more health care to everyone.
Well, that sounds great. And I know another area that the CDC actually came out with a report that showed that 90% of the money that is paid into the insurance company actually goes to non-medical related costs, which I found astonishing and outrageous to me, that all that money is going. Whenever you go into a city, I always notice that the largest, nicest looking buildings were always insurance companies.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have found that if you lumped all the government healthcare entities, such as Medicare, Medicaid, CHIP program, veterans, all of those together into one healthcare system, we could essentially pay for everybody's health care in America.
Interesting.
And model.
Okay. We have run out of time, Dr. Moore. Thank you so much for coming on our show today and sharing your insight about this very important matter. We have so much more to look forward to regarding this issue. Once again, thank you again for joining us. And for those of you watching, we'll be back here next week, next Wednesday. You're watching the JoAnne Powell Show. Until then, be sure to do something nice for someone in need.
If you are an adult that began college and has not finished your college degree, let me put it to you straight. If your lifestyle and your standard of living is not becoming to you, then you should be coming to us, Oakwood University Elite Program. We are the fast, flexible adult degree completion program for the busy adult, like you.
Register today. Go to oakwoodleap.com or call 256-726-7098. It's time to leap.
I'm JoAnne with the JoAnne Powell Show. You're watching the World Center of Broadcast Media, WCOBM Hollywood.
Thanks to Oakwood University and the LEAP program, I have now a college degree. So to the Spanish-speaking members of this community who feel that the LEAP program is something you should consider, I would say, ánimo a la universidad. Considere el programa LEAP de Oakwood University.
Go to oakwoodleap.com or call 256-726-7098.
Seize the Day Scuba for your best scuba experience above and below the sea. You'll find friendly staff, experienced PADI certified instructors, and state-of-the-art scuba equipment and gear. Join our dive club and we'll help you plan memorable scuba excursions. Immerse yourself. Seize the Day Scuba, serving Southern California. Call 949-220-0500 to create your scuba experience.
When I first started into the program, yes, I had doubts. I was really impressed with Oakwood University, with the faculty and the staff and the student body. It was a really good experience, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who was thinking about going back and finishing their degree.
Register today. Go to oakwoodleap.com or call 256-726-7098.